There's so much talent in this draft. There's no way Howie Roseman can screw this up. He just can't. What's good, you guys? I want to talk to you guys about Nakobe Dean, the linebacker out of Georgia. He's a junior, 6 feet, 225 pounds, played in the SEC, of course, majored in mechanical engineering with a 3.5 GPA. Smart kid, man. But, Nakobe Dean is just such an electric athlete, man. I can't help but to compare him and Devin Lloyd, and it's really hard to see who's the best because they both bring an amazing skill set to the table. But we're going to talk about Nakobe Dean in this video. Nakobe Dean, let's talk about his accolades first and foremost. Obviously, a national champion with the University of Georgia. He also won the Dick Buckets Award for most outstanding linebacker this year, and he also was a consensus All-American. So he is definitely decorated. He definitely made do in that 2021 season, and he was an impact player from beginning to end. Now, if you look at his numbers, in 2021 specifically, he had 72 total tackles, 36 solo tackles, 36 assisted, 6 pass deflections, 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and 1 defensive TD. The year prior, he had 71 total tackles, 39 solo, 32 assisted, no pass deflections, 1.5 sacks, and then in 2019 he had 25 total tackles. But his 2021 campaign was so dominant. Now, he didn't have as many tackles as Devin Lloyd, but he had interceptions left and right. He had the sacks. He scored touchdowns. You can really make an argument for either athlete, right? But Nakobe Dean's skill set is so interesting to me. He doesn't have the same size as a Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd is taller and he has more weight on him. But nonetheless, Nakobe Dean, he just gets downhill with bad intentions. If you look at his film, the way he shoots the gaps is just uncanny. He's like a homing missile. Once he sees you, once he has the angle, once he has the lane, he's coming, and there's nothing you can do. You see him blowing up guards. You see him blowing up running backs trying to block. You see him blowing up tight ends. He's such an effective pass rusher, and he just knows how to get skinny in between the gaps. Like I said, he does an amazing job at reading angles, and once he finds the angle, he pursues, and there's no way you can get outside of his reach. Once he has hands and feet on you, it's pretty much curtains. You might as well pack it in. He has an amazing ability, an above average ability, as a matter of fact, to shed blocks, and he just flies to the ball. And he's so instinctive in pass coverage. I was watching some tape of his, and the way he just jumps the route, there were moments where they had him lined up on the boundary, and there's this play. I forget what team it was against, but the wide receiver pretty much did a curl route, a comeback route basically, and he jumped it, took it for a TD, a pick six. As a matter of fact, that was his only pick six of the season. But he just has such a high level ability to process information. You clearly see him moving all across the defense, making sure guys know where they are, and he does an amazing job at diagnosing the pass from the run. And like I mentioned before, once he gets hands and feet on you, it's over. He's a proven tackler in space, and the way he gets guys in confined areas is a very dope ability as well. You can't just scurry away from him. Once he gets hands on you, it's pretty much over for that. It's pretty much over for your man. So Nakobe Dean, he is arguably the best linebacker in this draft. There are times where I feel like Devin Lloyd is the better linebacker. There are times where I feel like Nakobe Dean is the better linebacker. Now, I do like Devin Lloyd's size over Nakobe Dean. I will admit that. But both of these guys are extremely high character guys. Nakobe Dean is a very self-aware athlete. He knows himself. He was telling a story on the Rich Eisen show about how when he was going on his college tours and when he first went to Georgia and didn't necessarily feel like, he could be there. Like he basically said he didn't have fun on his trip to Georgia, on his tour. And that alone made him believe that, he said he prayed on it. That alone made him believe that, what, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be because I'm going to be focused and I'm not going to waste time partying or trying to do too much. So he's very self-aware. He knows himself. On top of that, on the field, he's such a willing leader and he's decisive. He makes it a point to be the emotional pulse for his team. Whenever he sees his guys losing sight of the goal, or whenever he sees his guys getting a little too caught up in their emotions or caught up in one play, he lets them know, listen, next play, next man up, keep going, don't stop. You know, this is only the beginning. He's such an emotional leader. He's such a vibrant leader, and that's the kind of guy you want, especially in your linebacker room. He makes sure everyone is where they need to be when they need to be there. And you know, not many guys seek that out. He seeks to motivate his teammates, especially through adversity, and he never gets complacent. You know, I hear him talk, and he strikes me as the type of kid that wants more, never satisfied with less, never satisfied with what he's already done. Always wants to build on his current legacy, wants to build on things in the NFL. You know, he just strikes me as that kid that wants more, wants more, wants more, and is never satisfied with just his own success. He wants team success as well. That's why he is a national champion at the University of Georgia, the first one, I believe. But you know, his strength to get the best use out of Nakobe Dean, so they say he has to be in the 4-3 scheme. You put him in a 4-3 scheme, he's going to shine. And that's something the Philadelphia Eagles run. We are a 4-3 scheme defense. And if you get a guy like Nakobe Dean, he's going to make an impact right away. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Who do you guys believe is the better choice at linebacker? Is Devin Lloyd the better linebacker coming out of this draft? Is it Nakobe Dean? They both have such an amazing skill set. I personally believe that Devin Lloyd is a bit more versatile. But again, you can make a case for either player. But I want you guys to be the judge. You guys write in the comments and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content from your boy. I'm your guy, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got charged to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.